Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're fine. I hope you're thriving. It's a Monday, so I hope your week started off really great and you're just like, you know what, going into this month. Happy new month. It's the 2nd of December, so I hope you're going into this month, this new week with a lot of energy, a lot of gratitude. It's been a long year, but we soldier on until the very end, honey. So guys, I'm from work. That's why I look so professional. Because it's the look. A lot of people have like different personas. Some people have like there's a work persona, a school persona, and all of that stuff. Anyway, I'm not here to bore you with the details of my life and stuff. So it's the 2nd of December. Remember in the last video that I posted, there's one that's gonna come before this one, but there was a video where I was talking about how consecutively, or not consecutively because it wasn't like one day after the other, but on the 3rd of October I experienced like really bad pelvic pain, and then I experienced the same on the 2nd of November. And I was like, okay, fingers crossed I don't experience the same on the 3rd of December. It is the 3rd of December tomorrow. And so I'm just trying to see like how my body is gonna react to the news of my period coming. Because it's always like something new and always different depending on the month and what I've been eating and all of that. So currently I'm experiencing pre-period symptoms. Today after lunch, my stomach started whiling. It was like acute diarrhea, or like my stomach was like about to like give me problems. And I was in the office, not the best place, but at least it didn't start giving me problems, but I could feel good. You can feel like, okay, now there's like, I felt very like bloated, just fix this. I felt very bloated after eating. I was very uncomfortable, and right now I'm struggling a lot with nausea. I feel so nauseous. I haven't eaten anything since I got back from work. I got back about like an hour ago. I got around 5 at 6 now, and I haven't eaten anything in the last hour. But I feel so sick. I feel sick. I'm gonna have a cup of my honeyed ginger tea, or honey and ginger tea. Just to make myself feel better before I have dinner. And then as for my stomach, okay, so guys, for the past, I think since July, I think I mentioned this in a previous video, or probably not, but in case I haven't, I have been taking CMOS religiously every single day of the month right before I have breakfast. So I take the CMOS in the morning, then go to work, and then I usually have breakfast at work at around 10. So by the time I have breakfast, the CMOS has been in my system and we're good to go. So I've been doing that. I didn't buy it in November because budget constraints, guys. If you're trying this holistic approach to life, it's really expensive. So your budgeting has to be great. So in the months when I was buying the CMOS, I could afford it because I had said no to other things, like I wasn't doing my hair yet, so that I was saving money, and so I could afford to buy the CMOS. I took a little while, and I wasn't doing my nails for that time, so at least that money for the nails and the hair, or what could have been for hair, went into the whole holistic budget. So I haven't gotten CMOS. This is the 2nd month I haven't bought it. There's even a Black Friday sale, guys, on the Lotus Pace. I hope I'm pronouncing it properly. Lotus Pace website. I can't afford the CMOS currently because I want to buy a combo. Of CMOS, and I want to try chlorophyll. That's like 500 something, and it's December. A girl wants to be outside. I've made plans with my friends. I'm attending a function on Friday. I need to get an outfit for that. So budget wise, I won't be able to afford it. So I'm just like, also December is just like we're being out, we're being social. There's a lot of drinking involved. So I don't want to like mess up my system by trying to be holistic and healthy, and I'm working on like my inflammation. I'm dealing with that. I'm dealing with the whole thing of feeling bloated, and then I'm gonna be drinking. It's not gonna work. So I figured let me start afresh in January, where I'm just gonna be cleansing. I'll be drinking a lot of water. It's January, the year would have started. My birthday is in January, so I'll probably like have some drinks on the day or the weekend. So it's just 3 days out of an entire month. Whereas December girls, December girls, you know how it be. So I was like, no, I'm trying to console myself. So I'm not gonna get the CMOS right now. I'm not gonna squeeze myself and try and get that 500 from the money that I've reserved for other things, just to buy the CMOS and the chlorophyll. That will have to wait. That will have to wait, and we're fine. So yeah, that's how I am currently feeling. Energy levels, I'm good. I'm really good most of the time. But so my period is not coming this week. It might come next week. Last month, November, it came around like the 15th, the week at the 15th. So it was like, I think the third week or second week. So usually my period would come like at during the first week of every month. So last month I was just very surprised. I was very stressed because work was a lot. And so that's just why like it shifted my hormones a little bit. So yeah. I want you guys to see because this was a whole look. It was giving a rich housewife, Beverly Hills, with the nails and everything. Everything that I got going on. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen. So, that's where I am. I also want to start trying the hormone balancing pills because I've been struggling with the endobelly. Prior to my period, I get bloated a lot. So this month, it's just been coinciding with like my stomach feeling like being very upset, I need to finish my thought. I was saying something. Oh yeah, so my period isn't coming this week. It might come next week. So I haven't been experiencing the luteal phase as of yet. I'm not in the luteal phase yet, and for me the luteal phase is always accompanied by a lot of fatigue. So right now my energy levels are good. I'm not exhausted. It's a Monday, and I'm not like I could go for a jog, I could go for a run, I could even go out right now, So most times during the luteal phase I can't do anything. I'll be so exhausted. I'll be dragging my body across, dragging my body out of bed, dragging my body into the bathtub, dragging my body into the car, like I'm literally dragging myself. But this time I have a lot of energy. I was talking to my manager at work, and she was exhausted. She had like a really busy weekend, and so did I because I attended a funeral. So on Friday I did my hair. On Saturday I attended a funeral, and then Sunday I was just chilling because grief and it funerals really take an emotional and physical toll on you. And we had to drive to the place where the funeral was being held, so that was also just a whole other thing. But I'm okay. Like my energy levels are good. I'm not like exhausted. Normally, if this was during my luteal phase, the luteal phase of my period, I would have been so exhausted. I would have been like feeling like a zombie. But I feel really good. So I think I feel very energized. I'm gonna enjoy it I'm gonna like squeeze everything that's in this um phase, squeeze everything out of it because it's not gonna last for long. I'm gonna milk it dry because once the energy runs out and it's hot and it's December, it's just gonna be a joke. And I was sick last week. I was sick for the past 2 weeks. I've been so down bad with the flu. So physically, I haven't been okay because I've been sick down bad with flu. Then I lost someone very close to me, hence the funeral that I attended on Saturday. So I went from physical, being down bad physically to being down bad emotionally. But like, we keep going. So I'm gonna start CMOSing. If like I've been saying a lot of things, I've been rambling throughout this video, but I'm gonna start CMOSing. And chlorophylling. I'm gonna start CMOSing in January. It's gonna be part of my New Year's resolutions to just be more holistic. And I'm now gonna because now that I've thought about it, I can start planning ahead and have like an actual proper budget where I start incorporating these things into my budget. I wanna try, like I said in the video that's coming, the video that just came out. I was talking about how I want to try there's this brand called Kiko Vitals. I want to try their hormone balancing pills. So that's for January. Going back on CMOS in January. I'm going to make a video where I talk at length about my experience with CMOS. It's been really amazing. It's just that that thing is really expensive. If I could afford it like easily and not have to say no to certain things, because when you say yes to something, you say no to something else. And I've been saying no to other things, but like I said, it's December. I can't keep saying no to these things. We have to be outside. Like this weekend, I'm gonna go out. I'm seeing my best friend on Sunday. Then the other weekend, I have plans. And the other weekend, I have plans. Kuri like we need money to fund these things, you know. And when you're like, I'm an independent woman, who's gonna fund these things? It's me, right? So you know. So I'm trying to be strategic about it. So that's the thing. I know I'm saying no to health, but I'm saying yes to life and to enjoyment and living my best life. Because come on, I always say kure, yeah, sure, I have endo, but there's so much more than that, honey, you know. So I can't let it dictate everything. Balance, guys, balance. Yeah, you're sick, but you're not just sick. There's to describe me, we can't just use the adjective sick. We use beautiful, we use intelligent, we use talented, we use funny. We use so many things. So that's why I also believe, yeah, sure, you have a chronic illness and stuff, and you're down bad for most of the month, and for like majority of your life, you're down bad, but you like we also we deserve happiness. So as I'm saying it, I'm trying to convince myself, because also when you have a chronic illness and you're so used to prioritizing your health and checking what you eat and what you drink and all of these things, it becomes so difficult for you to prioritize other things sometimes for the sake of your own mental health and your own happiness and your peace of mind. Because the things that I'm prioritizing right now, they also make me happy, you know. Like feeding really great in my body makes me happy, but it's not the only thing that makes me happy, you know what I mean? So I'm also trying to like convince myself right now as I'm saying it, because it's not easy, you know what I mean? But hey, so I just came on here to say that, guys. I don't want to say a lot of things. I hope you're well. Like I said, in the spirit of December, I know our bodies can be like really unfair and really like sometimes things happen and you least expect them, and also sometimes they happen and the timing is so off. You know, like you were expecting them and the timing is off. Good, okay, this is gonna happen, and then it actually happens and the timing is off. Or you were not even expecting it and then that timing is even worse. Worse, it's like off completely, you know. So I just hope that throughout this festive season, your body is kind to you. You take it easy. Sometimes you'll say yes to plans, but reality says you won't be able to meet all of them. Like just for like me right now, like I said, I'm going out this weekend and then next weekend and then the other weekend. And I'm making all these glorious plans and I'm living my best life and I have outfits planned and I've like planned out my December and like it looks razzle dazzle. It looks amazing. But then I'm still gonna get my period. I could get a flare, you know, like these things happen and they pop up on you so randomly, and it's really painful to have to like reach out to a friend and cancel plans. So I just also hope you have people in your life who get it and who are there to offer you support and to just be there for you. But alas, I digress. I just wanted to say that as you are making plans for December and you are in the spirit of Decembering and you are really embracing the festive season and you're happy and you're making all these plans and you have all these outfits in mind, and for a second you think that you're like everyone else, for a second you think you're normal. It's okay to sometimes think that and to forget your reality, but it's also um it's not always going to be nice. It's not always going to be like the way you anticipate or the way you plan. You know, sometimes you won't be able to meet those obligations or to make those plans or to see those friends or to wear that outfit on that particular day. But just be kind to yourself and remember that this is not your fault. And the whole thing of being normal, it was a joke. For those of you who like acting too sensitive on my channel, please. It was quite literally, it was a joke. So please, guys. But yeah, I just wanted to say, so yeah, you're happy, you're making the plans, you're in that spirit and you're excited, but sometimes your body will give up on you, your body will disappoint you, and it's okay. It's a reality. This is our life, this is our lived reality. But be kind to yourself, take it easy, just breathe through it, and then you get back up, you reschedule, you make other plans, you talk to the other people in your life, you just try and work around it and try your best to have a good time. Because we're not here for a long time, but we're here for a good time. I don't know if you're here for a long time. I don't know if I'm here for a long time. But all I know is, I don't know that, but what I do know is I'm here for a good time. And I'm trying my best to have a good time. And I hope you guys are also doing that. And also with the holistic methods, this is to keep myself at bay. This is to keep my body at bay so it doesn't like mess up my plans. Like, I'm trying to mitigate the rate at which I'm disappointed and I have to stay home and I'm curled up in bed and I'm scrolling through Instagram because everyone is living their best life and I am in pain and I can't physically do the things that I wanted to do, you know? But anyway, I'm so sorry if this wasn't coherent. It's been a long day, child. It's a Monday. I have a lot on my mind. And like I said, I just picked up the phone, I picked up the camera, manifesting, and I was like, let me just speak to you guys. So I was speaking from the heart. So the how my brain works is sometimes I'll say something, then I'll remember something else, and then I'll move from this thing, and then I go to that other thing, and I'm like, oh, I finished that thought, then I come back to that. So bear with me. This is not, we're not in parliament. This is not a prepared speech. So please, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've gotten to the end, this is like gonna be like around 17 minutes. If you've gotten to the end, please subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. I love you, I love you, I love you. Have an amazing week, have an amazing month, have an amazing December, have an amazing festive season, and we'll talk. There's so much I want to say around the season. There are more videos that I want to make. And the whole thing, you know, the thing I was talking about, like making plans and having to cancel them, that is really synonymous for me. It's really synonymous with the festive season, and you know, times when people are celebrating, and that's the general mood. That happens a lot, and I think we don't really talk about that, and like we neglect our emotions, and you find that you're not in the best emotional state. There have been times when I couldn't go to things, and I've had to cancel and stay home, and some people got it, some people didn't, and it's really helped having an amazing partner and having friends that like are supportive, juxtaposed with those who probably didn't get it. And there have been moments when I've had to say no to things, and it's been heartbreaking, and it has really like negatively affected my mental health. So I will talk about that in depth. You are not alone, girl. Okay, I'm rambling again. What's new? Okay, I love you, I love you, I love you. Bye.